Welcome back to our channel, my friends. I hope you are doing great, and I hope your heart is ready for a powerful lesson today. Today we are going to talk about how to talk to anyone. Let me ask you something. Have you ever wanted to talk to someone but you did not know what to say? Have you ever felt nervous in front of new people? Have you ever started a conversation but it became awkward? Have you ever wished people would feel comfortable, respected, and happy when they talk to you? If yes, then this video is for you. Because communication is not only about speaking English or using beautiful words. Communication is about connection. The way you talk can build trust. The way you listen can build respect. The way you respond can make people feel valued. And the way you make others feel can decide the quality of your relationships. In this video, we will learn powerful lessons that can help you talk to anyone with confidence, kindness, and respect. These lessons can help you in friendship, family, work, business, and life. So watch this video till the end, because better communication can open better relationships, better opportunities, and a better future. Lesson 1. Make people feel important. If you want to talk to anyone, first remember this simple truth. People do not only listen to your words, people feel your energy. People notice your attention. People remember how you made them feel. Many people make one big mistake in conversation. They only think about themselves. They think, what should I say? They think, how can I look smart? They think, how can I impress this person? They think, what if I say something wrong? But good communication does not start with impressing people. Good communication starts with respecting people. When you make someone feel important, the conversation becomes easier. The person feels comfortable with you. They feel safe to speak. They feel that you are not judging them. They feel that their words matter. And this creates connection. A simple smile can make someone feel welcome. Eye contact can show that you are present. Listening without interrupting can show respect. A kind tone can make the other person feel relaxed. You do not need big words to make someone feel important. You need real attention. When someone speaks, do not look bored. Do not keep checking your phone. Do not cut their sentence again and again. Do not make the conversation only about yourself. Give them your full attention. Sometimes the best gift you can give someone is not advice. It is your presence. When a person feels heard, they start trusting you. When a person feels respected, they open their heart. When a person feels valued, they enjoy talking to you. This is very important in every relationship. In friendship, people want to feel understood. In family, people want to feel respected. In work, people want to feel valued. In business, people want to feel trusted. So, if you want big success in relationships, learn to make people feel important. Use their name when it feels natural. Remember small things they tell you. Ask about their life with care. Appreciate their efforts. Listen to their opinion. Even if you do not agree, you can say simple lines like "that is interesting." I understand what you mean. You explained that very well. That must have been difficult for you. I like the way you think. These small words can create a big impact. But remember, do not fake it. People can feel fake attention. They can feel when you are only pretending. They can feel when your words are empty. So be real. If you appreciate someone, say it honestly. If you ask a question, listen to the answer. If someone is sharing something important, give them respect. Making people feel important does not mean you become less important. It means you are confident enough to give respect. A weak person tries to make others feel small. A strong person makes others feel seen. This is why great communicators are not always the loudest people in the room. They are often the people who make others feel comfortable, respected, and understood. So from today, when you talk to someone, change your focus. Do not only ask, how can I speak better? Ask, how can I make this person feel respected? Ask, am I really listening? Ask, am I giving attention? Ask, will this person feel better after talking to me? These questions will make you a better communicator. Remember, people may forget your exact sentences, but they will remember your respect. They will remember your kindness. They will remember your attention. They will remember how calm and valued they felt around you. So the first trick to talking to anyone is this. Make people feel important, because when people feel important around you, they naturally want to talk to you. Again, before we move to lesson 2, if you are learning something from this video, please like this video. Your one like gives me motivation to make more simple and useful lessons for you. Lesson 2, that listen more than you speak. Many people think good communication means speaking more. They think if I talk a lot, people will like me. They think if I use smart words, people will respect me. They think if I tell many stories, the conversation will become interesting. But real connection does not come only from speaking. Real connection begins with listening. When you listen properly, you make the other person feel safe. You make them feel respected. You make them feel that their thoughts matter. And this is very powerful. In many conversations, people are not really listening. They are only waiting for their turn to speak. While the other person is talking, they are already preparing their answer. They're thinking about their own story. They are planning what they will say next. But because of this, they miss the real meaning. Good listening means your full attention is with the person. Do not check your phone again and again. Do not interrupt every few seconds. Do not change the topic too quickly. Do not make everything about yourself. Just listen. Look at the person. Understand their words. Notice their feelings. Give them time to express themselves. Sometimes people do not need a perfect answer. They only need someone who listens with care. You can show that you are listening by using simple lines. I understand. That makes sense. Tell me more. How did you feel about that? That must have been difficult. These small lines can make the conversation deeper. They show that you are not just hearing words, you are understanding the person. Listening is also important because it helps you respond better. When you listen carefully, you know what the person really means. You understand their problem better. You ask better questions. You give better replies. But when you do not listen, your answer may feel empty. A good listener becomes a better speaker because they speak from understanding, not from ego. This is why listening can make you successful in relationships. In friendship, listening builds trust. In family, listening creates peace. In work, listening shows maturity. In business, listening helps you understand people's needs. Everyone wants to be heard. When you become the person who truly listens, people feel comfortable around you. But remember, listening does not mean you stay silent forever. It means you give space first, then speak with care. Let the other person finish, understand the main point, then reply calmly. This makes your words more powerful. So from today, try this simple rule. Listen first, understand second, speak third. Do not rush to give advice. Do not rush to prove your point. Do not rush to tell your own story. First, understand the person in front of you, because when people feel heard, they feel valued. And when they feel valued, relationships become stronger. Remember this line. People may like your words, but they will trust your listening. So, if you want to talk to anyone, become a great listener. Listen with attention. Listen with patience. Listen with respect. Because sometimes the best way to win a heart is not by speaking more, but by listening better. Lesson 3. Ask better questions. If you want to talk to anyone, learn the power of good questions. A good question can open a closed conversation. A good question can make a person feel comfortable. A good question can show that you are truly interested. A good question can turn a normal talk into a meaningful connection. Many people struggle in conversation because they only ask simple, dead-end questions. They ask, "How are you?" The other person says, "Fine." Then the conversation stops. They ask, "What are you doing?" The other person says nothing. Then again, silence comes. This does not mean the person is boring. Sometimes the question is too small. Better questions create better answers. Instead of asking only, "How are you?" you can ask, "How was your day today?" Instead of asking, "Are you busy?" you can ask, "What are you working on these days?" Instead of asking, "Do you like your work?" you can ask, "What do you enjoy most about your work?" These questions feel more natural and they give the other person more space to speak. But remember, do not ask questions like an interview. A conversation should feel warm, not like an exam. Ask one question. Listen to the answer, then respond with care. For example, if someone says, "I am learning a new skill," you can say, "That sounds interesting. What made you start?" If someone says, "My day was difficult," you can say, "Oh, what happened? Do you want to share?" If someone says, "I am working on a new project," you can say, "That is great. What is the most exciting part of it?" These small follow-up questions keep the conversation alive. The secret is not asking many questions. The secret is asking with real interest. People can feel when you are genuinely interested. They can also feel when you are only asking to fill silence. So, be present. When you ask, question. Truly listen to the answer. Good questions also help you understand people better. You learn what they like. You learn what they care about. You learn what makes them excited. You learn what problems they are facing. You learn how they think. And when you understand people better, your relationship becomes stronger. In friendship, good questions create closeness. In family, good questions create understanding. In work, good questions create trust. In business, good questions create opportunity because people love talking to someone who makes them feel understood. You can use simple questions like, "What made you happy today? What are you learning these days? What is something you are excited about? What was the best part of your day? What is one thing you are trying to improve?" These questions are simple, but they can start meaningful conversations. Also, ask open questions. An open question is a question that cannot be answered with only yes or no. For example, did you like the movie is a closed question, but what did you like about the movie is an open question. Open questions help people speak more. They make the conversation deeper and easier, but always respect the other person's comfort. If someone does not want to answer, do not push. If someone gives a short answer, do not force the conversation. If someone seems uncomfortable, change the topic gently. Good communication is not only about talking, it is also about understanding the mood of the person. So from today, ask better questions, not to impress people, not to control the conversation, not to look smart. Ask because you truly want to understand. Remember this line. Small questions can create big connections when they come from real interest. So, if you ever feel stuck in a conversation, do not panic. Ask one simple, thoughtful question. Listen carefully. Respond with kindness. This is how you can talk to anyone and build stronger relationships. Lesson 4. Speak with kindness and confidence. The way you speak can change the whole conversation. You may say the right words, but if your tone is rude, people may feel hurt. You may have a good idea, but if you speak with fear, people may not understand your value. You may want to help someone, but if your words sound harsh, the person may close their heart. That is why you need two things when you talk to anyone: kindness and confidence. Kindness makes people feel safe. Confidence makes people trust your words. If you speak only with confidence but no kindness, you may sound arrogant. If you speak only with kindness but no confidence, people may not take you seriously. But when kindness and confidence come together, your communication becomes powerful. You do not need difficult words to sound intelligent. You do not need to speak loudly to look strong. You do not need to dominate the conversation to prove your value. A truly confident person speaks calmly. A truly confident person listens with respect. A truly confident person does not make others feel small. So speak clearly. Speak slowly. Speak with respect. Do not rush your words because you are nervous. Do not insult others to look powerful. Do not use angry language just to win an argument. Good communication is not about winning every conversation. It is about building connection. For example, instead of saying you are wrong, you can say I understand your point, but I see it differently. Instead of saying you never listen, you can say I feel unheard when this happens. Instead of saying this is a bad idea, you can say maybe we can look at another option too. These small changes make your words softer but still strong. This is the art of speaking well. Kind words do not make you weak. They show emotional maturity. Confidence does not mean you speak without fear. Confidence means you speak with honesty even if you feel a little nervous. Many people stay silent because they think, what if I say something wrong? But remember, you do not need to be perfect to speak. You only need to be respectful and clear. If you do not know something, say, I am not sure, but I would like to understand. If you disagree, say, I respect your opinion, but my view is different. If you need time, say, let me think about it, and then I will answer. These simple lines show both confidence and kindness. Your tone is very important. The same sentence can sound good or bad depending on your tone. A soft tone can calm a difficult conversation. A respectful tone can open a closed mind. A confident tone can make people listen carefully. So, before you speak, check your energy. Are you speaking from anger? Are you speaking from fear? Are you speaking to prove yourself? Or are you speaking to create understanding? This question can save many relationships. In life, people remember how you speak to them during difficult moments. Anyone can speak nicely when everything is easy. But real communication skill is shown when there is disagreement, pressure, or misunderstanding. If you can stay calm, kind, and clear in those moments, people will respect you more. So from today, practice this simple rule. Speak kindly, but do not speak weakly. Speak confidently, but do not speak rudely. This balance can change your relationships. Your words can build trust. Your words can heal misunderstandings. Your words can make people feel respected. Your words can open new opportunities. Remember this line. A kind voice can open hearts, and a confident voice can open doors. So when you talk to anyone, do not try to impress them with big words. Impress them with respect. Impress them with clarity. Impress them with kindness. Impress them with calm confidence. Because people like to talk to someone who makes them feel safe, respected, and valued. Lesson 5. Find common ground. If you want to talk to anyone, learn how to find common ground. Common ground means something both people can connect with. Maybe you both like the same topic. Maybe you both have a similar goal. Maybe you both faced a similar problem. Maybe you both enjoy the same kind of work. Learning, music, travel, food, or dreams. When you find common ground, the conversation becomes easier. The other person starts feeling this person understands me. They feel more comfortable. They feel more open. They feel like the conversation is not forced. This is very important in relationships. Many conversations feel awkward because people focus only on differences. One person thinks differently. One person has a different lifestyle. One person has a different opinion. One person has a different background. But if you only focus on differences, connection becomes difficult. A good communicator looks for something common. For example, if someone says, I am trying to improve myself, you can say, I also like self-improvement. What are you working on these days? If someone says, I am learning English, you can say that is great. I also believe learning a language can build confidence. If someone says, my work is stressful, you can say, I understand. Sometimes work pressure can be really heavy. These small lines create connection. They tell the person, you are not alone. I understand what you mean. But remember, do not fake common ground. Do not pretend to like something only to impress someone. Do not lie just to keep the conversation going. Do not agree with everything only because you want people to like you. Real connection needs honesty. If you do not know much about a topic, you can say, I do not know much about this, but I would love to understand. This line is simple but powerful. It shows humility. It shows interest. It shows that you respect the other person's knowledge. People enjoy talking to someone who is open, not someone who always pretends to know everything. Finding common ground is not about becoming exactly like the other person. It is about finding one small bridge between two people. A bridge can be a shared experience, a shared feeling, a shared dream, a shared problem, a shared interest. Once you find that bridge, the conversation becomes natural. For example, maybe you both do not have the same job, but both of you understand hard work. Maybe you both do not have the same lifestyle, but both of you want peace. Maybe you both do not have the same dream, but both of you want growth. There is always something human that connects people. Everyone wants respect. Everyone wants to be heard. Everyone wants to feel valued. Everyone wants peace, happiness, and understanding. When you remember this, talking to people becomes easier. So from today, when you meet someone, do not think, how can I impress them? Think, what can we connect on? Ask simple questions. Listen carefully. Notice their interests. Notice their emotions. Notice their values. Then gently connect with something real. You can say, I understand that feeling. I have experienced something similar. That is interesting. I also think about this sometimes. I like the way you explain that. That connects with something I learned recently. These lines make the conversation warm. Remember, people do not always want perfect answers. Sometimes they only want to feel understood. Common ground gives that feeling. It makes people relax. It makes them open up. It makes them enjoy your company. So if you want big success in relationships, learn to build bridges. Do not focus only on differences. Do not try to win every opinion. Do not turn every conversation into a debate. Find what connects you, because strong relationships are not built only by speaking well. They are built by making people feel this person understands me. And that feeling can turn a simple conversation into a strong connection. Lesson 6. Leave people feeling better. When people finish talking to you, they should feel better, not worse. This is one of the biggest secrets of successful relationships. Some people make conversations heavy. They complain too much. They judge too much. They criticize everything. They talk only about their own problems. They make others feel small, nervous, or tired. After talking to them, people feel drained. But some people are different. When you talk to them, you feel peaceful. You feel respected. You feel heard. You feel encouraged. You feel like your words have value. These people have good communication energy. If you want to talk to anyone and build strong relationships, become the person who leaves people feeling better. This does not mean you must always make people laugh. It does not mean you must be perfect. It does not mean you must agree with everything. It means your words should carry respect. Your tone should carry kindness. Your listening should carry patience. Your presence should carry peace. People remember how they feel around you. They may forget the exact sentence you said, but they will remember that you made them feel important. They will remember that you listened. They will remember that you spoke kindly. They will remember that they felt safe while talking to you. This is real relationship success. Before you speak, ask yourself, will my words help this person? Will my words create peace or pressure? Will my words build connection or break connection? Will this person feel better after this conversation? These questions can make you a better communicator. Sometimes one kind sentence can change someone's whole day. You can say, "I believe you can do it. You explain that very well. I understand what you mean. I am happy you shared this with me. I hope things get better for you. It was nice talking to you." These lines are simple, but they can touch someone's heart. Many people are silently fighting problems. They may look normal, but inside they may feel tired. They may need one kind word. They may need one respectful listener. They may need one person who does not judge them. You can be that person. A good communicator does not use words to show power. A good communicator uses words to create comfort. This is very important in family, friendship, work, business, and daily life. In family, your words can bring peace. In friendship, your words can build trust. In work, your words can create respect. In business, your words can create strong relationships. Every conversation is a chance to leave good energy behind. Do not end conversations with ego. Do not end conversations with coldness. Do not end conversations by making people feel small. End with respect. End with warmth. End with kindness. Even if you disagree with someone, you can still speak with respect. You can say, "I understand your point, even if my view is different." You can say, "Thank you for sharing your opinion." You can say, "Let us think about it calmly." This shows maturity. Remember, success in relationships is not about winning every conversation. It is about building trust over time. If people feel good after talking to you, they will want to talk to you again. If people feel respected around you, they will trust you more. If people feel understood by you, they will open their hearts slowly. So from today, make this your rule. Leave people feeling better than before. Give respect, give attention, give encouragement, give kindness, give calm energy. Your words can become a gift. Use them wisely because the best communicators are not the people who talk the most. They are the people who make others feel valued, understood, and peaceful. And when you learn to leave people feeling better, you do not only improve your conversations, you improve your relationships, your opportunities, and your life. My friends, remember this. Talking to anyone is not about using perfect words. It is about creating real connection. Make people feel important. Listen more than you speak. Ask better questions. Speak with kindness and confidence. Find common ground and leave people feeling better after talking to you. These small habits can make your relationship stronger. They can help you build trust, respect, and better opportunities in life. So, do not be afraid to talk to people. Be present, be kind, be confident, and make every conversation a chance to build a better connection. If this video helped you, then like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Keep learning, keep growing, and talk in a way that people remember with respect.